The Commission of Inquiry into the deadly Marshalltown building fire resumes today in Johannesburg after over a month-long pause. The probe was postponed in October after the venue was declared unsafe as it did not meet safety standards. The inquiry also is expected to respond in particular, the first responders, perhaps, on the first scene about the blaze. They are going to be talking to that commission as to what it is that they came across on the day. The EMS acting chief, Rapulane Monageng, telling the commission that there was a lack of safety compliance at the Usindiso building. He added that there were no fire extinguishers and almost every corner of the building had been converted into living spaces. Meanwhile, civil society organizations expected to picket outside the inquiry, which is taking place at the Sci-Bono Discovery Center. This is in downtown Johannesburg, and that's where we find Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana. Zola, good morning to you. And let's talk about what the civil society organizations are raising as matters of concern as this inquiry restarts.
Well, Koli, of course, civil society organizations have gathered outside Sci-Bono where the commission is taking place, and they are really here to support victims of the deadly Marshalltown fire at Usindiso building. And when we are speaking to them, they are raising, a number of matters. One of them actually saying that the fact that some of these victims have been housed in shacks for so long is really a concern, and they are demanding that they should be given proper housing. And they are also outlining the issue of the city of Johannesburg, claiming that the city of Johannesburg has been blaming victims of the fire for what transpired at Usindiso building, rather than assisting them with what they could possibly need. And they also spoke about the ridiculous, rental prices in the CBD, saying that could possibly be one of the reasons why some of the people that perished and those that survived subjected themselves to such living conditions at Usindiso building. And I'm joined by one of the civil organizations representatives, Newzroom Afrika. Sir, thank you very much for your time. I mean, why are you here today?
Yeah, we are here today to support or give support or solidarity to the victims of Marshalltown building that caught fire. And we are here because we see, or we have saw, the inhumane that has taken place in that building, and how, especially migrants, how they were treated. And then even the cause of fire is blamed also them. It's not only that building, in fact, the city of Johannesburg, we blame them because there are a lot of buildings like that. So we want the city of Johannesburg to make sure that all the people get a better place, suitable place for human beings, not place like that one, those ones. And we are here to give support because we see that the voices of the migrants especially are not given a platform. Even now, most of them, they've been arrested because they really have papers. Even after they buried their loved ones, after their funerals, they've been arrested. They asked papers from them. I mean, they've lost everything in that building. They are traumatized. They're not given a counseling. So we are here to say, commission, do the right thing. Be humane, give support to those who need it, and make sure justice is seen to be done. That's why we are here.
So where are some of the victims currently housed?
Some of the victims are housed in the shacks. There's a place where they took them, which is very dirty. No food is given to them. No medical attention is given to those who got fire. For some of them, they've been chased out of the hospital because they are migrants. So some of them even fear to go there because they'll be arrested. So that's why we are here to say we are all human beings. Before being migrants, we are human beings. And all these borders that we subject others to are foreign borders. Africans used to migrate. Even South Africans, like people from Ciskei, Transkei, KwaZulu-Natal, Northwest, they migrate to Johannesburg. In fact, Johannesburg was created with the labor of those migrants, even from Malawi.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. I'm running out of time. I just want to quickly grab in Monica, who's from the Inner City Federation. Thank you very much for your time. Yes, thank you very much for your time. You spoke about the issue of ridiculous rental prices in the city of Johannesburg, leading to people to being subjected to conditions such as usindiso building.
Okay, as we all know that now the inner city of Johannesburg has become a state where it's profits before people, where people are being made to pay high rentals in the inner city of Johannesburg. The buildings are for the developers the developers are making business. It's a business money-making scheme in these buildings. So now it resorts to people to get affordable housing because of really, when people come to the city, they just come here to get greener pastures. So when you find the buildings, the way people, they share spaces for what, it's just that they want the security of tenure. So when you have to pay rentals around about 7,000, it's not ideal for someone that knows that when they come from home, they don't need mansions. They just need a place to secure for them. So that's why they resort of going to places where they know they can be paying less money, of 500, 600 to 700 rents. Yes.
So what can the city of Johannesburg do to address this matter as far as housing is concerned?
Okay, as far as this matter concerned with the city of Johannesburg or also the Department of Human Settlement and Housing, what they should do, they should look at the buildings that are around the inner city, that they are unoccupied. They should just fix them to be low-cost social housing, which can be more affordable for people because people want affordable rentals.
Thank you very much for your time, ma'am. Now, Oli, more people have been coming in to join these civil organizations in solidarity to say they are behind Marshalltown victims, and they are unhappy about what is currently happening, which is where some of the victims have been housed, saying that the conditions that they are being subjected to are not supposed to be acceptable, and they do believe that this commission will actually, serve justice to those that have perished and their families that are still grieving from their loss. Back to you in studio.
Zola, Sholwana live for us at the Sci-Bono Center there, and that is the venue of this Marshalltown fire inquiry.